guys, it's Abs, and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. Today we are doing the third episode, and this is the final one that they have put out, so we'll see how far this goes. I have literally no knowledge of anything that is in this episode. 100% no knowledge. So, we're going into this completely blind. Kind of scary, but also exciting, so let's get into it. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You manage to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of the bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw's mine still stuck under your skin. Take a shower. I need to take a shower. I really don't want to go in this gross bathroom, though. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. Oh god. The water is hot and surprisingly enough clean. As the steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you think about those two girls still buried in the horrible mine. Think about Duke and the image of him lying there, slumped against the tree. Scrub feverishly, trying to escape the memories from your skin as if they're part of the dirt that coats you. Think about Sybil's warning, the worst is yet to come. Think about Wayne and wonder how many times he's watched you unseen. Oh god, I don't want to think about that. Oh. I love how that one freaked me out the most. That's just... Think about someone special. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. Honestly, that would be me. That's me anytime I'm like away from home. Like I'm like, oh, I just want to go home, you know? Like everything will be fine when I'm home. Honestly, I'd probably start thinking about something completely unrelated because that's the way my brain works, but yeah, think about someone special. You think about someone special, specifically you think about Stella, your intrepid cryptid hunting companion, and everything the two of you have been through since you got to town. Kanika, the resident youth and one of the most level-headed and fashionable people in town. Avery, and their calming presence standing in contrast with the coming storm. Oscar, the shy and handsome town librarian in a haunted house. Oh my god. No, I'm not hitting on him. Reese, Stella's mysterious and reclusive friend. Wayne, and wonder how many times he's watched you see it. How could he be someone special? Wayne is not someone special. Okay. I'm gonna say Stella. You're done. Wash away the sins. Yes, get it all off of me. Time to start your day. Look out the window, check the closet. Look out the window. You walk over to the window, fondly thinking about the pleasant view provided for you on Monday. It's the same view. Turn back. I wonder if we're gonna go one day and it's not gonna be the same view. Oh, I'm scared. So I could choose to text them separately. I'm not really a group chat person. I would just text them. You pull out your phone and text Stella. How are you holding up? Want to hang before Reese/ghost hunting? I missed your guest bed, lol. I miss your guest bed, lol. It's probably a bit before you get a response. I'm just scared. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? No, it's in the same spot. Everything's fine. That's enough of this closet. You turn back to the guest room. Text Kanika. Pull out your phone and text Kanika. How are you holding up? Of an exhausted Ben Affleck. How are things with Miles? I had to do it. It was too funny. Okay. Done everything you've wanted to do up here. It's time to start your day. You enter the kitchen and find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Fufu glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best as she can. Vile woman, destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. Bonjour, frou-frou. Hello. Hi, I'm Abs. Hey, Tabitha, how's it going? Hey, cuz, how's it hanging? Okay. Bonjour, frou-frou. Bonjour? So blue. I don't know how to say that. Do not think you can just bonjour me. Just because I slept at the foot of your bed last night, I still despise you. 3 humans at once. This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I to bear it? I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit in the head last night? You don't say good morning to your pets. I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and an alpaca like they're my people. Ooh, she has an alpaca? That's so cool. To me, they kind of are. Yeah, sometimes, like, animals, like, catch on to your emotions. Like, if you're sad, if you're happy, whatever. They know that. And so, like, you can be like, good morning. You know what I mean? I feel like they can gather what you're trying to say. You know, they may not be able to, like, speak English, but... Hey, Tabitha, how's it going? My men have been working around the clock to dig 2 teenagers out of my mines. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening, so you're coming with me. I'll be out of there in a couple minutes. Gotta wrap up my morning routine. Yay, cousin bonding time. Alright, let's go. But I haven't had breakfast. You can't just take away my freedom like that. I don't need a babysitter. I'll be out there in a couple minutes. I feel like shit from last night and I still have to wrap up my morning routine. Given your track record, if I let you out of my sight, you'd probably just disappear into the wilderness, only to return in the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. And if I'm lucky, you'll give me a call at some point between the dousing the building and kerosene and lighting the match. Janie, lock up when you leave, and don't go rearranging anything, I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Abs, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now. And then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for those poor kids. I can't imagine how scared they must be. Oh, she's really pretty. Thanks, last night was a lot. You should get out of town. I'm totally gonna do a run where I just go there and I just scare everybody. You know, like, just get out, you know, like, it isn't safe. You know, just have, like, no other answer. And then also do a run where I just don't respond to anything. I'm just silent. You know, I just don't say anything. Turn and leave, that's what I would say. Okay. I'd love to chat, but I hate to interrupt your work. Thanks, last night was a lot. If you ever need to talk to anyone, my husband is the local pastor. He's a gentleman and always willing to lend an ear. Oh, no. Stella told us about the pastor. That he's kind of sus, right? Oh, God. I wonder if he's gonna be one of those creepy people. I'm not looking forward to that. He's actually been going a little stir-crazy ever since we moved here, but with nobody really attending sermons. Yeah, well, I mean, he's the pastor, so clearly he's got some effect on that. I mean, never mind. It'd probably do him a lot of good to talk you through your worries. Wait, you're married to that creepy youth pastor I've been hearing about? I'm not gonna say that. Everything that's been going on lately, having a priest on speed dial seems handy. Sounds wonderful. Thank you for the offer. Maybe we'll see. I'm not really religious. I'm not Christian, but thank you for the offer. Maybe we'll see. Oh, take your time, of course. You're here all week after all. Just know that you can stop by the church anytime. The door's always open. Have you seen any weird creatures around town? You know, now that you mention it, I've been hearing some folks talk about weird creatures. But I haven't seen anything myself, no. Unless you count whatever massive rats have taken up residence in the church. Oh no. My little tulip keeps pretending they're her fairy friends or something, taking nibbles out of our trash, but my husband's put out some traps, so hopefully that will be dealt with soon enough. I'm going to stop the two of you right there. Abs, I'm busy and not in the mood to stand around waiting while you play Nancy Drew with my cleaning lady right in front of me. We're leaving. Bye, Janie. Alrighty then. Be safe out there, you two. I knew she was gonna get annoyed, but I thought I could at least ask 2 questions. I wasn't gonna ask another one. Damn it. She continues to drag you all the way into her car, from the van into town. The ride to town is uneventful, your cousin unsurprisingly more focused on the road than on making conversation. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff that you would never have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off, the deer. Kanika storms off, the door softly drifting shut behind her. Ugh. Other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. Surprised to see her let loose like that. I'm glad she's finally letting loose. Maybe her family will stop taking advantage of her. It's healthy to express yourself. And I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I mean, it's your family. So, like, they have to deal with you regardless. You know, if you feel strongly about something, and they're involved especially, I feel like they should have to listen to it if you want to voice it, you know? I'd be losing it if Miles were my brother. That's true, though. It was in the middle of the store that she did something like that. I'll say this. Exactly, it's unbecoming. We're burning daylight, come on already. The bells of the general store chime in as you cross the threshold. The smells of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. I hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning, is the new blend ready? Of course. Abs, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I would just be a minute. Picking up some of the devil's lettuce, Tabitha. Is Kanika okay? Sounds like your daughter's pretty mad at you. Can I have some tea? Oh, sure, if you're willing to wait a bit. I wasn't expecting to entertain, so I didn't put any water on. I'll go do that now. Never hurts to have a fresh, hot water on hand. Can we get this over with first? Of course, priorities. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them, with the tinkling of bells. I feel like I could try to chat with Miles, but I feel like he's probably just not gonna say anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably just gonna be really awkward. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna listen in. You find a subtle spot near the door and listen in. The walls to the tea room are surprisingly thick, and you can only make out snippets of the conversation. I know it. Longer, short notice. Aren't easy to come by. Is there enough? Just fine. Make sure this is all. Not keeping it. You only have one. Plenty of times. Your listening session is halted as the tinkling of bells announce another person. Hello, bro. Excuse me. Wait, you're Abs, aren't you? My name's Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The police told me. I love how his music is like just country, just like his dad's music. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my dad. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's been pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Buddy to the state fair this week, but now he's gone. So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I may as well make myself useful and get out of the woods. Get out in the woods to look for what's left of him. You were there, right? Can you tell me what it looks so I can find him? I have a feeling Big Betty is a pig, for some reason. You know, like people that bring their pigs to pig shows. It's one of those things where it's like, should I tell him? Because this could make another character die. You know, if I tell him. But it's also one of those things where it's like, it's not really my place to not tell him, right? I mean, it's his father. You know? Like, maybe that's the closure he needs. But it could also be the closure he thinks he needs. You know, I don't know. I'm not saying that. Because the police in this town are incompetent. It's dangerous up there. I wouldn't go poking around. Honestly, that's probably true, though. Like, I think if the police would have found them, you know, like, that that would have been it. You know what I mean? But if they haven't found him, then there's probably nothing left. Unless they did find him and they're not reporting it. But, I don't know. I feel like that would be a low move. You know, if the policemen were really just like the low-key like masterminds of this whole thing. Like, I just feel like that's not, no. It has to be a different explanation. Is Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. She's our prized pumpkin. She was a big lady too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down the hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet with what everything's going on. Oh, somebody stole the pumpkin? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the pumpkin that we saw in the first cutscene at the end of the first episode. Okay. The jack-o'-lantern. I can't tell you where he is. It's not safe. I don't know what to do. It's making me stressed. I'm gonna say this one. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're the monsters that show up when something bad is going to happen. And they're the things that have been stealing your chickens. I ain't never heard of a ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find my dad. Yeah, okay. I figured. You see anything strange on the farm the past couple days? Not really, no. But I've been awful busy with everything that's been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. Okay. Should I tell him? I feel like even if I don't tell him, he's still gonna go out there. I feel like he deserves to know. I might regret that. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere, all by his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. I still gotta make myself breakfast if you want to swing by. Otherwise, meet at the library and figure out plan. Sliding into the DMs, are we? If you want to hang out, I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. Oh my god. There's so many options. Oh, is this where you pick, like, who you want to hang out with? Oh my god. Like, who your interest is, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I do feel like Kanika just went through something, right? Like, we saw that happen. I feel like she might need some support. I'm gonna wait for Tabitha. I mean, if we spend the day with her, we'll get to know her more, right? We spent the last 2 days with Stella, and we spent some time with Kanika yesterday, so I guess that it's better to just hang out with her. You and Miles share an uncomfortably long moment of silence as Bo continues to shop. How are your dailies going? Hey, hurry up in there. How are your dailies going? Miles doesn't dignify her question with an answer. Yeah, he doesn't care. I would just wait. Miles is clearly not interested in having a conversation. Best to disengage. Tabitha bursts out of the tea room, tucking a pouch of herbs into her coat as she walks. She looks up at you in surprise. She genuinely didn't expect you to stay. Wow, you actually stayed. I kind of expected you to go running off the instant I left you alone. And miss out on cousin bonding time? I'm too scared of you to do that. I've seen what happens when I go off and do things on my own. Family's important. I'm not just going to ditch you. No one else in this town interests me. Why would I bother with them? Oh god. Miss out on cousin bonding time? I'm not calling it that. It's more like babysitting. I've got a couple hours to spare. I'll pick us up some sodas and we can get out of here. I don't like lingering where just anyone could walk up and start talking to me. That's fair. Tabitha leaves the store, motioning for you to follow. See, I feel like making that choice. This, like, Tabitha genuinely didn't expect us to stay, right? Like, so us making the choice to stay with her could, like, put us on her good side. You know what I mean? Or, like, give her a more positive idea of us. Now, we could also blow it. You know, she could also just be annoyed, like, oh, I didn't want you to stay, or whatever, but... Tabitha stops in front of a small house in the quiet hill just off of Main Street. The Scarlets own most of the houses out here. We rent them out to employees, just more convenient, you know? Why can't we hang out someplace normal? Cool. And here I thought the estate was your secret lair. This seems sinister. I want to say that, but it's going to make me seem so disinterested. That seems sinister. It's just easier this way. What is that supposed to mean? Wait, Tabitha, what is that supposed to mean? That's just how it is? You own everybody's house. That's a big deal. Okay, whatever. Now come on, let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. Your cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pockets. She picks out one marked with a bright strip of green tape and unlocks the door. Come on in, don't worry, it's empty. You follow your cousin into the model. We haven't rented this one out in years. I come here to get away from it all, does that make sense? It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. Anyway, make yourself comfortable, and I have soda. Tabitha hands you a cream soda before settling in on the couch. Talk to Tabitha. I could really go for some cream soda right now. That or strawberry Fanta. One of the two. So nice. You could talk about Tabitha to Tabitha. Can we try some of the tea you picked up? It smells nice. Do you ever get to travel? Do you like living here? Do you actually like running the mines? Why did you come here? I feel like the question isn't, do you ever get to travel? It's, do you ever want to travel? Like, I feel like it's a personal choice. Like, she doesn't want to, you know? Why do you come here? Like I said, I like getting away from it all. People know they can find me at the estate, but they don't know about this place. It's nice to escape from being known, at least for a little while. Honestly, I feel that. It's nice having your own little space. I want to see what she says. Can I try some of the tea you picked up? It smells nice. Nope. It's a sleepy time tea. You don't want to drink that in the middle of the day. That's a good answer, Tabitha. That's a really good answer. Taking notes over here. Do you like living here? It's the only thing I know. I mean, you visited other places, right? I've seen the blowing rock mug in the kitchen. You don't need to have lived somewhere else to know if you like it here. You do, actually. Everything in life requires context to properly understand. And I don't have context here. Seems hypocritical from someone who gave me a hard time for being from the city. Have you ever heard... I've heard you dunk on city folk. Are you telling me you've never been to a city? And you don't need context to know if you like living somewhere. Are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. Why wouldn't I be? I was just asking, bro. Talk about family. What was Pearland like? What's your dad like? What was Pearland like? Okay, I guess you should know at least some things about the woman whose funeral you'll be attending. She was my mother. She was your mom's twin sister. Fraternal, so they didn't look alike. Same with their personalities. Night and day, from what I've heard. Pearland was a hard ass, but that comes with the territory. I mean, what else do you want to know? How did she die? Did you two get along? Did you two get along? What do you think? I mean, people said they were close. But I don't know if she actually, like... I mean, I think that she loved her mom, definitely. She definitely cared about her mom. But that doesn't mean that they got along well. You know? How'd she die? Sleep apnea. You can die from sleep apnea? Really? I didn't know you could die from it. I know that it's, like, bad for, like, sleeping patterns and stuff. You know, you don't get enough, oxygen, right? You're not breathing correctly. So, using, like, the machine when you go to sleep helps you with that. I have some family members that do that. But, I didn't know it could actually kill you. Damn. That's kind of sus, though. Maybe it's not sleep apnea. What was your dad like? Don't know. He just up and left one day. Didn't want anything to do with us anymore, I guess. They never got divorced, just separated. He probably couldn't be bothered to fill out any paperwork, especially considering he would lose any and all claim to the Scarlet fortune if they divorced. And he'd have to pay child support for a kid he couldn't be bothered to call on her birthday. Aw, that's horrible. Does no one in this town have two parents? Hooray, another member of the Deadbeat Dads Club. I'm sorry, that must have been really hard for you. Sounds like he was a real loser. Honestly, yeah, he sounds like a jerk. That's what Berlin always said. I just don't really think about him anymore. If he didn't want anything to do with me, his loss. Yeah. What do you think of Silas and those other old-timers? What is there to think about? For better or for worse, they're the reason I'm here. Getting interrogated by you. Wow, calling us out, Tabitha. Thanks for that. Talk about your relationship. I can't believe we're actually hanging out. What kinds of things did Pearland tell you about me and my mom? What do you really think of me? You're kind of an asshole. Are we really related? You're a better person than you let on. I'm really glad I came up here. I can't believe we're actually hanging out. Isn't that why you came all the way down here from Haybale? Jesus, that choice is gonna haunt me forever. Oh my god. I can't. What kinds of things did Pearl Ann tell you about me and my mom? The sort of thing you'd probably expect. A lot of it wasn't necessarily wrong either. Excuse me? That still doesn't tell me what you think. What do you think of me? Do you really want to know? I don't mince my words. Hit me with it. If that's what you want. You push my buttons. It's like you exist to antagonize me. I don't even know why I took you here. You're a better person than you let on. Why would you even say that? You've only been here for 2 days, so you don't know me. Yeah, I don't. But it's obvious that she kind of cares. You know what I mean? Like, it's obvious that she cares to an extent. She's probably never gonna say it. At least not anytime soon, but I think she definitely cares to an extent. Otherwise, she wouldn't be, like, letting us stay at her place, you know? Looking out for us like she does. Making sure we come home. Like, you know, like, and being upset if we don't. Like, that wouldn't bother her if she didn't care. Now, she might say, oh, it's my image, but I don't know about that. I think if she was concerned about our image, she would have wanted us here to begin with. You had some harsh things to say about Oscar last night. Do you really believe what you said? Do you think about Avery? What's going on with Wayne? Why'd you hire Janie? Police are really on my ass. I'm gonna say that one. I'm definitely gonna say that one. I wouldn't really worry about them. Our family is the law around these parts. So you should do your best to stay on my good side. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm chatting with you. Don't think 2 can't play the game, you know? I'm just low-key, you know, trying to butter you up so I don't have to get... So I don't get in trouble. I'm supposed to have dinner at Reese's place. Do you know him? Reese? Oh yeah, the dude that used to hang out with Kanika and Stella. I kind of remember him. Quiet, gave off a weird vibe. Stopped coming to school at one point, guess he got sick or something. I know his mom better than I know him. She's been everybody's doctor for as long as I can remember. She's intimidating. I've always liked her. I've always liked her. Okay, well, first of all, the fact that she's, again, what I said in a previous recording, like how so she's the town doctor. You know, she shouldn't be treating her own child. There should be another doctor treating her child. Now, she could, like, still, you know, check on the things that the other doctor's doing, but it shouldn't be 100% her, because there just becomes, like, a personal bias that you hit. You know, like an actual, like, that becomes problematic very quick. You know, I mean, it's just kind of a yikes. I guess it's not hereditary, though. Reese always seemed like a bit of a wet blanket to me. I gotta know what's the deal with you and Stella. I'm gonna ask it. We were close in high school. Really, really close. We'd have sleepovers a few nights a week, spend all night watching monster movies and eating chips, and... Anyway, Pearlin didn't like her. I always have to lie and say I was going over to her place to study. When we graduated, it was impossible to see her anymore. There were no more excuses to go study, and I was too busy learning the ropes at the mine. Pearlin made sure my every waking minute was occupied. I didn't have time for friends. But I never needed friends before meeting Stella, so it was easy enough to slip back into the mindset and try to move on. You can say it was easy, girl. That doesn't mean it actually was. You 2 exes. I'm into her, is that cool? Oh no. You should hang out with her again. It's not like Pearlin can stop you. That's fair. You're probably better off without her. You should hang out with her again. Tabitha takes another sip of her cream soda, avoiding eye contact. I guess there isn't anything standing between us anymore. That hadn't really occurred to me yet. Do you want me to try to get you in with Kanika? Please. If she's anything like me, that would only make her hate me more. I have dignity. I had to ask. Okay. What are some harsh things, you had some harsh things to say about Oscar last night. Do you really believe what you said? I do. Some people shouldn't have kids. Oh my god. That's horrible. That's one of those things that it's like, okay, I mean, you could say that, but also, like, but they did. You know what I mean? Like, you can't change the fact that the kid exists now. You know? So, like, whatever. You know? I can't agree. I can't. There's just no, like, there's just no argument there. What do you think of Avery? Who? Avery works at the diner, wears plaid shirts. I have no idea what you're talking about. She has no idea what you're talking about. Okay, thanks, Street Smart. Why did you hire Janie? Pearl Ann hired Janie. She was my babysitter before she started cleaning the estate. Do you know Sybil well? Everyone in this town knows her. What's going on with Wayne? He's been following me. I think there's something wrong with him. Wayne? As in Sam Wayne? I don't know who you think is following you, but it can't be him. Sam Wayne wasn't a creep. I'd rather not talk about it. Tabitha, the man is stalking me. Come on, you can trust me. At some point this week, you're going to have to stop brushing off everything that's happening around town. Alright, fine. Okay, boundaries respected. I'm tied between this one and this one. Because the man is literally stalking me. And then if something happens in the future, she'll know that I said that. You know? But this could also make it that in the future, she'll be more, when she might be more comfortable with talking about it. You know, if I respect her boundaries now, that might, like, be a big plus for me. I'm gonna say he's stalking me. It's fine. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. As far as I'm concerned, this conversation is over. I don't want to hear that name again. Okay. That's fine. Fine with me. Do you ever get to travel? Oh, that must have been one of Janie's. She was always saying we didn't have enough cups. There are 3 cups, that's plenty. One for me, one for Pearl Ann, and one for the occasional guest. But Janie said her husband has a ton of dumb little souvenir mugs from his travels. Not that I asked, she just tells me stuff about her family. Anyways, she said they have mugs to spare, as if I needed her charity. I guess she must have snuck a few under my nose. I'll have to remember to toss it when I get back. Anyways, to answer your question, no, I don't travel. Too much to do. Sure, I'd like to see the Outer Banks one day, but I'm the head of a company. It's not like anyone can cover for me. Yeah, but you gotta break away from that. But the problem is that she's literally been raised with the mindset of, like, you know, work, work, work. She's literally only done that. But you gotta have work-life balance. Or you'll never be happy, like, just working all the time. There's no way you could be happy just working all the time. Even if you like what you do. You know? I firmly believe that. I don't want to say this because, just because her mother might seem like a really strict, overbearing parent to me, and that may be frickin', like, viable, that doesn't mean that that's how she feels about it. You know what I mean? Like, we've already established that she still cared about her mom, even if her mom was ridiculous. So. You live in a mansion but only have 3 cups? Yes, that's my concern. Why does everyone get hung up on that? It's not like the Scarlets don't own more dishware. But I'm going to use the fine china to drink Pepsi. Yeah, I wouldn't use it either. And we technically have 4 glasses, but one of them is used for silverware. So there, we have more than 3. Of all the places you could go, why the Outer Banks? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I'd like to see the beach. Damn, I was gonna say the other one, but I didn't want to, like, I knew she was gonna take it personally, damn it. Oh well. Come and ghost hunting with us tonight. I guess I could ask. Are you coming ghost hunting with us tonight? Is that actually happening? Stella will be there. But so will Kanika. I doubt she'd be thrilled to see me again. But there's no point in arguing with you. If you're gonna get up to any paranormal stuff, I'd better be there to save your skin if it gets hairy. Count me in. Hooray! She's coming with us, guys. She's coming with us. I thought for sure she wouldn't want to go. Well, I guess she still doesn't want to, supposedly, but I feel like she doesn't want our thanks. But I'll say it anyway. Thanks for taking me out here. Your phone buzzes before Tabitha has a chance to respond. Almost forgot to tell you, it's Major Jimmy Day. Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in with Oscar and Rosalina. Meet y'all in half an hour. I totally blanked on that, but having a weird/foggy morning. Wild that they're still doing the Major Jimmy thing, even after last night. Oh, Mayor Jimmy thing. Wild that they're still doing the Mayor Jimmy thing, even after last night. Do you think the news has spread yet? But yeah, we should go see Oscar. See y'all soon. Somebody's popular. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Ugh, what a ridiculous event. You know, he's a dog, right? Did they fill you in on that little detail? We haven't had a human mayor in Scarlet Hollow since the early 1900s. We've been a dog mayor's town since then. What? How does that work? Tabitha takes another sip of her soda, smirking. Why is she smirking? Everyone knows it's our family who holds the power in this town. Damn! Okay. We're really starting to get like a perspective of the way Tabitha was raised. The atmosphere she was raised in, what she was taught, you know, and how she soaked it in. You know, like, her perspective. But to an extent, though, it doesn't seem like she's definitely not happy with the way that she thinks about everything. Maybe we can positively help her. Or, like, work through it together, you know? Help her. Help herself, I guess. You know? Still, sounds like it could be kind of fun. Even I admit it's funny watching everyone fawning over the little guy in his mayor getup. And if Stella's gonna be there, yeah, count me in, we can finish our sodas and head over. I can fix her is the achievement! Oh my gosh. How do I look? It's been a while since I've been out in public like this. Excuse me, Miss Scarlet? Can I help you? What the hell do you think you're doing out here grinning like a buffoon while my Becca is trapped in your mom? Your mom. Oh no, I just said the wrong. What the hell do you think you're doing out here grinning like a buffoon while my Becca is trapped in your mind? What exactly are you doing trying to dig her out? I don't see you lifting any rocks. But what? I've got my guys working around the clock to get her out of there. I don't see what me running a couple of errands in the morning has to do with. I don't want to hear it. You should be up there right along with them. It's your damn fault she even managed to get in there. Why wasn't the entrance more secure? You were asking for something like this to happen. Whatever happens, I will be pressing charges. Do you want involuntary manslaughter to be one of them, or do you want to get your ass moving? Hey, she's doing everything she can. Lay off. It's Becca's fault she got stuck in there, not Tabitha's. I'm not saying that because to somebody like this, it's never their child's fault. You know, like, that's just in their mind. It's not their child's fault, even if it is. Your daughter is trash, man. She kind of has a point, Tabitha. She's doing everything she can. Lay off. Yeah, what legal grounds do you think you have? There are signs. The place was boarded up. I did my legal duty, and you don't have a leg to stand on, so don't try to threaten me. I'll find a lawyer who knows how to nail you for everything you're worth, mark my words. Those are children in there. How can you be concerned with anything but their well-being? You heartless cow. If anything at all has happened to my baby in there, you'd better be scared as hell for what's gonna happen to you and your precious family business. The Scarlets have sat up in their big comfy castle for too long. It's time somebody took you people down for the reckless way you run this place. The woman storms off just as quickly as she'd come stormed in. God damn it, she's right. I can't just hang around town all day after something like that happened. It doesn't look right. I should be up there even if it's just to oversee what's going on. If I'm supposed to run this place, I've got to get my head in the game. I can't slip up like this again. Tabitha sighs, straightening up. Her scowl returns. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you at the library tonight. Oh, I wanted her to come with us, though. Yeah, it's returning to habits. You know, she's used to working. She's used to always doing stuff. You know, and society-wise, I was definitely anticipating. I mean, I don't know if I was anticipating Becca's mom. I guess I should have, because Becca is Becca. But, I was anticipating that there would be people in the town that would be upset with the Scarlets, since they are, and have been, like, they're the people that founded the town, and they're still the people that are, like, the top dogs. And they control so much of it. And now we see that they're like basically the mayor. You know? Which is crazy. That's just crazy, man. That's not how a town is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be one person making all the decisions. I mean, this is also, like, in America. You know what I mean? Like, there's supposed to be, like, a council. But I guess in a small town anyway, it wouldn't really be a council, would it? I mean, not every place can be Gilmore Girls, you know? Your cousin turns and head back to her car, leaving you alone on Main Street. Alright, well, I guess I'll be leaving this, first half of the 3rd episode here. It seems like a good place to stop. I think it was really interesting learning more about Tabitha. Honestly, I'm definitely gonna go back and, like, do the other people and, like, see what they say. You know, see their perspectives. I saved it on that screen right before you make that choice. So maybe I'll do some footage of that too. But we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.